Before I get started, I'm going to just tell you about what I'm doing. Because I never really believed in all of this technology. I usually only use the internet for educational purposes, but I decided to make a journal. And what good is a journal if the things you have to say may benefit somebody in some kind of way and nobody ever gets a chance to read it? So I'm just going to put my little anonymous journal on the internet and let you decipher whether it's useful or not. I plan on talking about a lot of controversial topics and things that have been bothering me about the decline of society and the way everything is just going in this world today. It's in shambles. So I'm not a racist. I don't hate people. Time is too short to be running around in anguish, anger all day long, just hating people for no good reason. You know, everybody hates each other because they're black or white or gay or yellow or red or Republican or Democrat. And the truth of the matter is that no matter what, if you're a cop or a gangbanger or a homosexual or a straight person, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese or if you're red or purple or green, because in the end we're all taking it up the ass by the same people. Corporate America, or corporations in general for that matter, because they run the whole world. So today I'm going to talk about lies and liars, because it seems like that's all these elite people know how to do, is spread lies and hate and keep us fighting and arguing with each other so that they can do whatever the hell they want, because we're too busy. We don't even know what's really going on in this world, and we're too busy fighting with each other about petty garbage all day long while they sit back and make billions off our head and do whatever they want. So, you know, what is a lie anyway? A lie is not the truth. So if it's not the truth, it doesn't exist. It only exists in the mind of the person who created it. And if we choose to believe it, it gives it power. So if we find out the truth, we can actually stop believing these lies, and these people will have no more power. But everybody's too busy watching porn and watching dumb stuff that makes no difference. Makes no difference whatsoever. So, you know, some of the biggest lies today are talking about this bathroom business. What's going on with this bathroom business? I don't understand this at all. Because what is a transgender person? A transgender person, there's two, for starters, there's only two genders given to us at birth, male or female. You either have a penis or you have a vagina. And just because you chop your penis off does not make you a woman. And now, you know, I mind my business, and normally I don't really care. I don't care what you do at home. That's your business. But when I see something I don't like, or if I watch something on TV I don't like, or if I hear somebody talking a bunch of hate and propaganda or whatever, I just walk away, or I change the channel. But America is trying to take away our right to change the channel, because they want to put all this under the guise of civil rights. But what about the normal person's civil rights that choose to live as God made them? What about the regular boys and girls of this world What about our civil rights? Because it doesn't matter. You wanna chop your penis off? That's fine. Go ahead. But oh, when you're talking about letting a grown man go into a woman's bathroom, I tell you what, that just ain't right. And what man wants to go in the bathroom with women anyway? There's something wrong with this picture. And you know, I was watching a video the other day, and it said there's 75. Now I don't know if this is true or not, but this is what I heard. There's 75,000 people that are transgender in New York City. Now New York City, the last time I heard, had a population of about, I don't know, 9 or 10 million people. So that makes the transgender community in one of the most populated cities on the planet less than 1%, less than 0.1%. Not 1%, less than 0.1%. Do the math. So how is it that we could let less than 0.1% of our population dictate and control and cause so much confusion and anger and arguments? You know, now they're trying to withhold school funding as if our kids aren't in enough trouble as it is. You know what I'm saying? And they're pushing this lie, this gender lie, this, you know, because it's easy to see. Everybody knows it. I mean, with the occasional hermaphrodite, okay, that's born like that. There's male or female, okay? That's all there is. There's nothing in between all this demi-boy. They got a whole list of like 30 genders now. What do you feel like? And how can you push this on a 5-year-old child? They're starting to ask these surveys when kids start school. What do you mean? What do you know, okay, yeah, maybe sometimes I feel a little feminine, but I was born a boy, and I'm going to be a boy. You know what I'm saying? And then Hollywood and all these actors, which, okay, what is an actor? You know, they give these people these awards, and everybody needs an award, and everybody worships these people like, I don't know, I don't understand it, but an actor is somebody who gets paid millions and millions of dollars to be the best liar they can. Nobody wants to be who they are anymore. What is wrong with you people? I don't understand it. You're getting paid millions of dollars to be a liar. Then they give you awards on primetime TV, and everybody bows down to these people. It's disgusting. So the more you can lie, the better you can lie, the more believable of a liar you are, the more that you try to be something that you're not, the more you get awarded. When was the last time you've seen somebody get an award on primetime TV for doing something righteous, for doing something to help humanity, for doing something, I don't know, breakthroughs in technology or science or something that's going to do something good in this world? Never. All you see is people glorifying each other for lying, for being a liar. That's all they are. The politicians, all of them. So like I was saying, how can we let less than 1% create all this confusion in our world? But I guess less than 1% control all the money and make all the rules in this world. So I guess it's not so far-fetched, because everybody wants to sit on the couch and watch TV, and nobody's doing nothing about it. One man always changes the world, good or bad, or anything in between. Our actions change the world. And if enough people just wake up, what can 1% do against the mass? Nothing. But the mass is too busy fighting with each other and killing each other and strung out on heroin. But that's a topic for another day. So I'm going to stick to these lies and these awards. So now, So now, what's this Bruce Jenner, the smokes model for corruption? He's getting awards that they give to women. Dude, you're not a woman. You chopped your penis off. All right. So what? That anybody who does something like that is spiritually and emotionally messed up. They have some serious issues with their emotions. So now, you get your penis chopped off, you get an award. This stuff is I don't even know how to describe it anymore. It's a tragedy. Oh, I don't have a problem with anybody or what they do, because they're going to have to answer for themselves. I can't answer for them. They're going to have to answer for themselves in the end. We're all going to have to answer for our actions in this place. So it doesn't make me a difference. But like I said, you're taking our right to change the channel away. You're forcing us. These small percentage of individuals in this society are forcing us to change our whole way of life. And this is disgusting. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, but you know what's even more disturbing though? Than somebody just waking up and deciding to chop off their penis, is how did we ever give the power to these Frankenstein doctors to butcher people and disfigure and mutilate the human body? Oh, that's because everybody's living a lie. Everybody wants to be somebody they're not and something they're not. And now they're getting awards and, oh, they're so brave. They've got so much courage to come out like this. And no, that ain't courage. That is spiritual decay. Because let me tell you what it is to be brave. Being brave is standing up and being yourself. Not perpetuating all these lies that everybody wants everybody. Oh, you gotta have money, you gotta do this. No, just stand up and be yourself, because that's what takes courage. Accept all your little imperfections and your fat or your big nose or whatever it is that you're not happy about. That's what takes courage. To just stand up no matter what you look like or what your position or your social status or your money status or anything else, and just be yourself. But nobody can do that. Everybody wants to be like these psychopaths on TV, these lying, spiritually ill people that just lie and lie and lie. So I don't understand. You want to give somebody an award for something, give somebody an award for being their self, for telling the truth, instead of rewarding people with millions of dollars and worshiping them because they're the best liar that they can be. This whole system makes no sense, and it's terrible because now we're so busy, and there's nobody has any money, and everybody has to have money. By the way this society is ran, you have to have money, so everybody's got to work. Two people, they both got to work 40-50 hours a week to raise their family, and guess what? They're not raising their family, they're at work. These sick, corrupt weirdos on TV are raising our kids, and we wonder why they're so disturbed. Oh, do you feel like a boy or do you feel like a girl? If you got a penis, you're a boy. If you got a vagina, you're a girl. There is nothing else. And then they're teaching everybody to be gay, because there's a whole deeper underlying cause to this, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So they're teaching everybody to be gay. They got gay people on every show, every TV. Now I don't have it. Like I said, I don't care what you do. But when it affects humanity, when it starts affecting the decline of humanity, then it becomes my problem. If I have a daughter and I have to send her into the bathroom and there's a man in there watching her use the bathroom, there's something wrong with that. Now it's my problem. Now it's our problem as normal human beings That is definitely a problem. So, well, let's talk about what it is. What is it to be gay, huh? Being gay is when a man opens his butthole to another man for them to insert their penis. And then, so all the kids out there, if anybody's listening, can get it right, because everybody's saying, oh, it's so cool, yeah, and they want their rights. Well, fine, you got your rights as a human being, but you're sliding your penis in and out of feces. That's what it is. And you're putting this stuff all over TV and asking kids what they feel like, a boy or a girl. You're perpetuating the self-destruction of humanity. Do you understand that? Because it all comes down to seeds. You know, if your parents were homosexuals, you wouldn't even be here. Do you ever think about that? No, I guess not. Because if everybody just starts pumping boys in the butt all day, and all the women start licking vagina all day long, there's going to be no more procreation, and the human species will cease to exist. It's called extinction. So, now, I just don't understand this. So now, not only are they trying to get us all to be gay, but they control the seed, see? Because that's all that is, being gay. They're brainwashing you to control your seed, to stop procreation. And it just like with the fruit and all this bioengineered food they got now, seedless fruit and apples that don't turn brown and all this, because when you take the seed out of the fruit, you can't create any more plants. So they want to control all the fruit and vegetables that we eat so that they can make their money. And it's disgusting. You know, these people want to play God, but they're going to have to answer. They're going to have to answer for their actions at some point. We all have a limited amount of time on this place, and I'm so glad for that, because I'll tell you what, this place is getting worse and worse by the minute. So once they control all the seeds and got everybody sticking their penis in buttholes, they can really control the population and control what we eat and how we eat it, and all this poison our bodies and our minds and our spirits, so that we partake in these corrupt activities. And then, you know, I've been really starting to see the spiritual side of life. And, you know, these lies are perpetuated, but, you know, and we do these corrupt activities, and, you know, we hurt each other, and people rape each other and do crimes against, you know, beat each other, all this violence. But does anybody ever stop to think where that little voice in the back of our head that tells us to do these things is actually coming from? You know, is it really coming from your brain? Is this really how you feel? Or is there an outside force putting their will on you? Subliminal messages in the TV and everything else, but I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about that voice in the back of your head that tells you to do destructive things, self-destruction. That's what all this whole society has become, a society of self-destruction. Everybody glorifies it. They glorify drugs and fornication and homosexuality and transgenderism. Next thing you know, we're going to be having goat people running around here and creatures and everything else. What the hell is a demi-boy? Check it out. That's a gender. That is a gender option. A demi-boy. I don't know. Oh boy. So, next time you get one of these voices in the back of your head, really think to yourself, is that me? Is that me thinking this? Or is there an unseen force putting this into my head? Because I can't believe that people were created to be this self-destructive. there are things, you know, like the old cartoons when they used to have the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder, you know, telling you to do the right thing, telling you to do the wrong thing. Yeah, I think there's more truth to that than people actually believe, because there are forces putting these ideas in our head. Well, I think I talked enough here for my first little video, and I'm gonna wrap it up. But I'll be back. I will definitely be back, purging my soul to the world. So feel free to leave a comment. I don't care if I offended anybody. Well, that's just too bad, because if you're offended by the stuff I'm saying, I'm trying to be, you know, neutrally objective, but I'm going to express myself and my opinions, because this is me and this is my journal, and we all have to answer in the end. So I don't care what you think about me personally, and if I offended anybody, maybe you need to sit back and ask yourself why you're offended. And maybe if you're offended because I'm talking about some of the things that you do in your life, maybe you should assess your situation and really think about what you're doing. If you're so offended by everything that's going on and somebody's doing, somebody else is doing. People of the world need to wake up and stand united and let this 1% die, because they've dictated and ran and murdered and killed and controlled everything for far too long, and this has to come to an end. So, well, I'm out of here, and I'll be back though. The truth is my sword, and God is my judge. Everything else is irrelevant.